We will talk about language and culture. What is language? Language, according Cabrera and Villalobos, considering that language represents a very important bridge between the socio-cultural worlds and the individual's mental functions. Here, Cabrera and Villalobos make a comparison starting from the language. As they mentioned, language is obtained from a very young throne or own culture. Culture plays an important role in the life of each person due to the interaction with the world or society depends how we interpret, learn, and societies with different culture. What is culture? Delgado affirms that in the anthropological sense, culture is the social heritage of a community. It is the total body of material artifacts, the instruments that are used, the weapons that are used, and other things. Culture is a family and social heritage. When we were young or we're children, we express for middle of it you have learned in our family or of the others. Here include the values, how are and how act. Our culture to pass it from generation by generation, changing and building something new. Anthropology. What is anthropology? According Perez, today as never before anthropology is really shown a science of different diversities of plural and no longer only a science the other of otherness, but also of same the ourselves. In consequence, anthropology isn't but science of otherness that seek to understand relationship, the sense that these diversities with. This indicates that with passage of time, the study different cultures are more profound, focusing in each topic, for example, their clothes, hands movements, color, relationship, words, and other things. For Vygotsky, knowledge construction is not an individual process. Rather, it is fundamentally a social process in which mental function of a higher order mental function are the products of a socially mediated activity where language is the most influential psychological tool. This mental function of a higher order are manifested forms of the social plane and then on the individual plane. Vygotsky is a psychologic thing that means a place in culture and language and society, means full with information that we have been stocking from that are born. Each person interacts with other according to the way in the thought used to express ourselves. All we don't have the same resources. There are people that are expressed by means of signs, pictures, written, and other. This example are language expressed through culture that have or the social group we belong to. In conclusion, language is the soul of culture. expressed a determined things way and understand life, an original way of pronouncing. People are culture. Each on led to wit is a tradition that comes from our ancestors. I think we have all heard it said that each person is a world, is concerned to the difference that exists in use. Due to this, anthropology has been evolving to better interpret the way in which humans interact with society by means of language. Language is represented in all places, in color, symbols, hand movement, in each thing that we observing in passing. Through this we can exchange ideas, feel or mean of new knowledge and including adopt with new ways of life. Thank you.